So I have decided that every month I will make a video ranking a category of moves in Smash Ultimate. This allows me to make tier list content, which you guys like, and which isn't too hard to produce. And 2, it makes it so I don't run out of ideas, because I'm not out of ideas, but let's just say the pool's running dry for tier list content. So I thought the only way to start this is easily the most stacked and debatable category in this entire game, back airs. I think everyone has a decent back air at best. That's why it only goes down the mid tier, because I really don't think there's any low tier back airs. Oh wait, never mind, I'm wrong. Let me make a correction. Okay, there's one bad back air in this game. Other than that, every other back air serves purpose and isn't awful. So this is going to be a hard video to make, because back airs in this game are kind of insane. And I'm going to be ranking every character individually. That includes Pokemon Trainer and Pyramithra. So, yeah, no, let's, I'll try my best to rank these. Don't get too mad at me in the comments, okay? Alright, I think we can start off with some freebies here. Like, Cloud's back air is insane. Corrin's back air is insane. And Palutena's back air is insane. Those are 3 very freebies that no one will debate me on. Cloud back air is extremely fast, a massive disjoint and kills. Corrin is just a free spacing tool that's massive and kills. And Palutena's is literally invincible. All amazing qualities. Actually top tier back airs. Mario has probably the most spammable back air in the game. And that's just an amazing, because again, every back air is good. And they all have kill power behind them, besides Lomax. So, having one that you can just press twice in a short hop is insane. Like, if Mario back airs your shield, you don't move, you hold shield and wait for him to back air again, or until he grabs you. You don't mess with that. I don't think anyone will debate me on Donkey Kong's back air either. I know it's on Donkey Kong, right? Not very good character. But this thing is super spammable and pretty large, honestly. Again, a lot of people say this is like one of the best back airs in the game, which I don't fully agree on, but maybe that's because I'm DK and I'm a little biased because he's not that great of a character. But like, there's no denying that he has an amazing back air. Okay, let's start filling out other tiers, because the more I look at this, the more I'm just seeing, yeah, no, this is really hard. All these back airs are insane. Right, so something like Sheik's back air would be a high tier back air. This back air is a little weird because it like sends, or it doesn't send up, but like the move comes out like a little upward, so it's kind of hard to hit opponents that are like on the ground with it. Not impossible, and can be done because Sheik's a small character, but like it's a little weird. And it's not like the strongest back air in the world. You don't really combo with it, but it's still a good back air. It's pretty spammable, and Sheik's a character that can really go off stage, so she makes good use of a back air. Mewtwo's back air is also a little bit better in this game. The thing with Mewtwo's back air is it's pretty strong, but it trades so often. Because it's not like a disjoint he's hitting you with, it's his tail, which is part of his hurt box. So like if he like runs off stage and tries to back air you, you can swing, and sure, you might die, but like you can also kill him if he's a high enough percent, because you're gonna trade with him. This move doesn't really beat out anything. It's strong, again, and it sends at a really, it comes out at a really good angle because it starts down and lifts up, meaning you can like go under someone and then do a rising back air and hit them with it. But again, this move isn't really that fast. To my knowledge, it's not very safe, or it's not all that safe, my bad, let me rephrase that. And it's very easy to trade with, which kind of sucks for him, because he really does want a move, or a more spammable move that he won't just get hit for, because Mewtwo just gets hit by so much in this game. I don't think he's a bad character, but like, dude, they have to help him out somewhat in the next game. Like, just shrink the hurt box on the tail, unironically. And then like a mid-tier back air would be something along the lines of, where is he? Plants. Plants back air is not that great, honestly. The thing with Plants back air is it's really slow, not only to come out, but with landing lag as well. Like, it has a decent hitbox, and it is strong, but like, you don't just get a spammable back air, which is kind of what you want. Or if you don't have a spammable back air, you don't get any utility off it. Like, you can't really use it off stage. Like, this move pretty much just does nothing. Another back air we can kind of agree on not being that great is Pit and Dark Pit. The thing is, this move has some decent things going for it. Like, it is disjointed and it's pretty quick, but it has such a miserable sour spot. Like, the amount of times you'll probably go off stage to use this move and it'll just not do anything is kind of crazy. But again, let me rephrase this. This move does have things going for it, being fast and somewhat of a disjoint. And it's on a character who can really go off stage to edge guard with his double jumps and his up B, but it's not good when you compare it to the rest of them, unironically. It's just not that great. Captain Falcon's back air is completely fine. It's about as normal as a back air can get, which still makes it good. This move has kill power, but it really lacks range. It's not the most like safe back air in the game or anything. And like it's in direct competition with knee, where you can just close stocks out with knee at like 60, 50, somewhere in that area. Where his back air, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's a more consistent kill move, but like, it's not the best. Okay, I want to rank this now so we can get out of the way. Robin's back air is weird because I'm ranking both Bronze Sword and Levin Sword. Where Levin back air is amazing, but that's on a time limit, and Bronze back air is awful, so we'll meet in the middle and put it in high tier. But let me rephrase this. Levin back air is insane. It's a disjoint, it's ridiculously strong, and you can space the fuck out of people with that move. The problem is, it's on a timer. Every time you use it, you lose chances to use it. So, you can't really just mash it on someone's shield like you honestly should be able to. Because this character needs it, but... And then you get Bronze Sword, which sucks. This move's actually bad. It does nothing. It doesn't kill. It's less safe. It just isn't good. So, again, I'll meet in the middle, put it in a high tier. I think another one we could put in mid tier is Hero's back air. And yeah, I'm using Goku Hero. I like Goku Hero more. So why is this move low down? Well, simple. It's really slow. You can't really spam it. But don't get me wrong, this move has a lot going for it. It's strong as shit, and it has some really good range on it. But the problem with it is it's just so slow to come out. Like, you can use it to, like, land and shit, but, like, compared to, again, the other spammable as fuck back airs in this game that almost match its kill power, it's not really all that special. Luigi's back air is fine. Like, it has that Mario factor to it. But, like, it's so much less threatening because you don't have that Mario airspeed. You know what I mean? And, like, don't get me wrong, it's not weak by any means. It's still a strong back air because, you know, most back airs are, but... So this might be a debated one, but Snake, it's not the best back air in the game. This move has some good strengths to it. Like, it lasts a long time. There's not a lot of lingering back airs in this game, or back airs that last a long time, and his does. Like, you could throw that off stage, and, like, you have it for a while. And Snake's a character that doesn't really mind throwing himself off stage to edgeguard, though he doesn't really need to because he has Nikita. But, like, if he needs to, he can fight you off stage. And that back air kind of amplifies it. And this move hits hard as well. I don't think anyone really wants to talk about how hard this move hits, because it hits ridiculously hard if you get hit by that sweet spot. But the problem with the move is it's just kind of committal. It's not the safest thing on shield. It does pancake, or I guess it kind of pancakes if you hit someone's shield with it and fast fall it. But it still doesn't make it that amazing, because like a lot of people have kind of gotten better at pancaking. And again, he doesn't have like the Pika pancake where you can't hit him. He just kind of has a lower hurt box. So all you gotta do is really do a move that hits lower rather than like... Or honestly, most moves will just hit him, like basic jabs. So like, it's not the best back air in the game. But don't get me wrong, this back air is still great. Link is the hotly debated one as well. But I put it in high tier. This move's really fast. But the problem with it, and the problem that's always been with it, is one, it's very small hitbox. This move does not go very far. Two, it's not the strongest back air in the game. And three, it does not hit low to the ground at all. This is not an added shield option. You don't really use it for landings. Like, this move doesn't really do a lot. And in my opinion, is kind of just completely outshadowed by Fair, which is ridiculously strong and huge. But, like, it's definitely not bad. It is really fast. Like, this move is one of the fastest aerials in the game for some reason. But again, it still has all those flaws I mentioned earlier, which is really holding it back. I think if this was on a different character, it might be a lot better. I'm getting my hot take out of the way. I think Samus and Dark Samus have phenomenal back airs. This shit is literally just Wolf's back air, but faster and bigger. I don't know why they did this, but it's ridiculously insane. Why they gave a zoner a move like this is totally beyond me. She does not need this to close stocks, but she could very easily just close stocks out with down throw back air. It's not like 100% true, but like it's true enough where you're gonna get hit by it, you know what I mean? And I guess since we mentioned Wolf, Wolf also has an amazing back air. This shit is like a final smash rolled into a back air. Don't get me wrong, it does have some drawbacks, like the fact that it's slow, and that's actually where the drawbacks end. This move's fucking amazing. Man, I can't believe we went so long without talking about my mains. So let's just get them out of the way real quick. Joker, amazing back air. You also gotta add in the fact that he has Arson back air, which is probably one of the best back airs in Smash history. But the thing is, that's on a limit, so you can't really just say, oh, Arson back air is amazing, top tier. He does have a normal back air as well, which is also really good. Has good range, and good kill power, and it's really quick. Like, there's no downside to Joker's back air, like, at all. Like, I don't understand it. And then they just gave it Arson back air, so yeah, no, this move's insane. I think Sephiroth also has an S tier back air. The thing with it is it's a little slow for the trade-off of really good power and range, which is something Sephiroth really likes because he can easily close stocks with back air. It also really helps that the sweet spot of this move is pretty generous, because it's not at the tip, or it's not on like the end of his sword, or closer to his sword. I don't know how to say that. It's like kind of in the top middle-ish, so it's very easy to accidentally hit, and it doesn't really require all that much to actually space. And then you add Wing on top of this, where he can just spam this shit while also being fast. Like, yeah, no, Sephiroth's back air is absolutely amazing. And honestly, I think Byleth's back air is also amazing. The only issue I can see with it is it has a sweet spot. But again, the sweet spot on that move is really forgiving. And if you hit sweet spot back air with Byleth, they explode, because this move's ridiculously strong. Let's get more of these weird multi-hit ones out of the way while I'm here. Like, Greninja's is whatever. Like, he can use it the combo, and like, Greninja's a character that's not scared to edge guard you because he has a really good offstage game. But the problem with this move is it's really inconsistent, and it's not very strong. Like, it's very easy for your opponent just to pop out of it. Like, Greninja's notorious for his his multi-hits not working, like his up smash and his up air. So I don't really know why back air also follows a similar trend, because it's only like, I think 2 or 3 hits, but it's just not that good on all honesty. But then again, it's still a good back air, but like compared to the rest, I don't know how well it stacks up. Game & Watch also has a good multi-hit back air. I'd honestly say he probably has the best multi-hit back air in the game, or actually I take that back. I think another character is a better one. But like, yeah, no, his back air is also really good. It lasts so long, you're not punishing it, and it's really big for some reason, and it's really consistent for some reason. This move's just really good. Again, Game & Watch's whole kit is just broken, and back air, again, just also is really good. Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, no, their back air is not that great. It's not very strong, it's not very big, and it's not really anything. Banjo doesn't actually use this move all that much. A lot of Banjo's kit suffers from being just kind of mid, if not worse. But then he just has like these insane combos that really help him be a good character. Back air I really don't think is part of his game plan at all. Like, the most you might see him use it is like platform situations, but like I guess edgeguard situations, though Banjo has uncommittal edgeguarding in his eggs, so I don't really know why you'd do that. But it's just not that good of a move, in all honesty. It just doesn't do anything that the back airs above it does. Meta Knight back air. Actually, I think this move's good. Actually, no, I think this move's good. It's really fast, and they buffed it to be pretty good, honestly. I don't really think anyone would complain about this back air being that insane. in all honesty, especially on a character like Meta Knight who can just sit off stage and, you know, back air you, because his up B just goes so ridiculously far and he has so many jumps. The only issue I could really see with this move is the fact that the disjoint isn't that big. Meta Knight kind of suffers from that, where he's just swinging with a toothpick a lot of the times, where people have actual swords. But I don't really think that hurts this character all that much, honestly. Having a good back air is really good for him. Oh my god, I am such an idiot. Diamond back air is fucking absurd. And I know it's not his only back air, but you also have to factor in iron back air, gold back air, stone back air, and wooden back air. And you know what? They're all really fucking good. They're massive. They're all pretty fucking strong for some reason. Even wood is pretty fucking strong. But then there's also diamond that's just arson back air but fucking better. Because the thing is, Steve can so much easily combo into it. You know how easy it is just to minecart someone, put them in the minecart, and then back air, and then you'll win the game. Steve's also a character that can very much just sit off stage for as long as he wants. He can place blocks, he has minecart, TNT, up B. Yeah, no, Steve back air, even if it's not just diamond, is insane. I don't know why they gave him such an absurd back air. I guess you can argue that it is a limited resource, but that really doesn't change the fact that all of them are still broken. And it's so easy just to get another one. Unlike Robin, who is on a timer, Steve can just craft another back air whenever the hell he feels like. All he has to do is put up a 3-high wall and then go to his crafting table and he instantly gets another one. Whether it be wood, gold, iron, stone, diamond, it doesn't matter. This back air is just really good. Roy's back air is also really good. It does have a sweet spot on it that's inside the sword, which for a swordie doesn't sound good. But when that sweet spot kills you at like 50 at the ledge and can be true comboed into off his frame 2 jab, yeah, that back air becomes a lot better. It also really helps that Roy's ridiculously quick, so he has no issue getting in and hitting you with that sweet spot. Like, this move's fucking absurd, man. I'm also throwing Chrom up here as well. It doesn't have the sweet spot that Roy's does, that's ridiculously strong, but it's still super fucking strong without that sweet spot, which is insane. Yeah, Pika back air is insane, and Pichu back air is insane. Like, the self-damage is annoying, but it doesn't make the back air any worse. The thing is, Pichu's back air is actually better than Pika's, but you guys aren't ready for that conversation. So what makes these two back airs so good? Well, Pika's is absurd for the fact that it's a straight combo move that lasts forever and is ridiculously safe. Like, this move also has a property where you kind of get floated into the air a little bit, meaning you can kind of edge guard so free with this move if you do a jump with it, because it kind of just like carries your momentum upwards. It's really weird why it has that, but it makes the move a lot better. And Pikachu obviously can true combo out of his back air and like, I think it's like back air, up air, fast fall thunder. I think that's the combo. I think he hit Leo with that at, I think it was DreamHack, but no, Pika back air is absurd. It's one of the best edge guarding back airs in the entire game, especially on a character like Pikachu who can just up B whenever the fuck he feels like. Not only Gimp you, but also go back to stage and then do it again in recontrol center. But what do I know? And then Pichu back air is also insane for the fact that this is a really good combo tool. Like, this is one of the most consistent drag down combo tools in the game. Like, which is kind of absurd because there's a lot of drag down combos in this game for some reason. I don't know why they really love drag downs when filming this game. What am I saying? Making this game. But Pichu can effortlessly combo you into like back air, up tilt, thunder, stuff like that. Not up tilt, but up air. He can easily do shit like that. Like, this character has no issue just stringing you across stage with this. The only drawback of these moves are they aren't disjoints, and only Pichu's has self-damage. But, like, I really don't think that hurts the move. I still think they're amazing. Alright, let's do a PT here, because PTs are a little interesting. Actually, no, they're not. It just goes, Charizard's amazing, because the sweet spot kills you at 50, and he can true combo, and the back throw back air is real. The move is also massive, so it's very easy to space. And even if you don't hit the sour spot, it's still pretty strong. Like, this move's really good. You also have Ivysaurs, which I also think is kind of amazing. It's a multi-hit, disjointed back air that's pretty safe, and Ivysaur can easily space on your shield multiple times in a row. This move's good. And then the Squirtles isn't as top tier, but it's still good. It's really fast. It's a multi-hit, so it's very easy for you to just like drop your shield on it and try and hit it. But he also has combos into this move as well. I don't know if he can do drag downs with it. I've never tested that, and I honestly don't want to see someone try and do that. But it almost sounds like you could if you really, really wanted to. And this move also lacks kill power and disjointedness, which the other two don't. But oh well. Bowser Jr.'s back air's fine. It's strong, and it does really everything a back air does. Same with Ness's. Same with Diddy Kong's. Same with Dr. Mario's. Again, right now, I'm just going to go through and put all the just kind of mid ones that are just back airs. They don't really have anything special to talk about. Kirby's would fall into this. Though Kirby's is kind of strong, but oh well. Terry's isn't anything special. Wii Fit's isn't anything special. Pac-Man's honestly isn't anything special. The only thing I'll talk about this is that you can do Bell back air, but there's better combos out of back air, or not even combos, just like Bell F smash on shield is absurdly broken. Lucario's honestly isn't anything special, but when you factor it in with Aura, I would honestly put it like the top of high tier, because the thing is you also have to factor in non-Aura back air, because I did that with, you know, the other moves that are limited. And the thing with un-Aura back air is it fucking sucks. Like, it's like Bronze Sword level bad. Like, the move just does nothing. Don't get me wrong, whenever you're like high percent use this move, it's probably one of the best back airs in the game. But if we're like judging by all factors, it kind of falls off. Really don't think Sonic's is anything special. I know he does have actual combos into it, and since he's a pretty edgeguardy character, he doesn't really have a problem hitting it. But the thing is, it's in direct contention with Fair, which is a move that lasts forever and is a lot easier to throw out than back air, because you just have to look towards them. So yeah, no, I think it's okay. It's definitely good though. For being a swordy back air, Mii's sword fighters isn't that great. Brawlers is also up here with like Dr. Mario. He's a hybrid of Fox and Mario, but for some reason his back air is the worst of both of those moves. Because it's like Fox back air with Mario power, but it doesn't have any of the speed Mario's has or Fox's. Which again isn't bad, but like it's just pretty average in back air terms in this game. So Min Min. So she technically has two back airs, her back A and her back B. And I think, like, I can't really judge it without talking about both, which, I mean, they're both amazing. But, like, it's a little cheating talking about both, but again, they're both her aerials, so her aerial back airs, I should say. So I don't really see an issue saying both. Again, I do acknowledge that it is definitely cheating, but again, these moves kind of do absolutely everything, and even if you don't want to, you can like mix up the timings if you don't want to throw them all at once. So like this move's absurd for covering just distance. And like we didn't even factor in the fact that for her back B, she can change the move. It can be either Ram Ram, which is a move that covers everything and more. We have Megawatt, which is you're going to die, but I'm halfway across the stage. And then we have normal Dragon back air, which is just her back air, but again. So with Rosalina, we have to talk about Luma as well, because it's Rosalina and Luma, not just Luma, or not just Rosa. So I'm very conflicted about putting a top tier or like top of here. I think top tier is probably the place, because Luma's ridiculously good. Like, this move's big. Like, if you're going for edge guards, this move's fucking massive. There's also a tech called Luma Landing, which basically you can land without doing a back air, but Luma will do it for you. So you basically get a lagless landing back air that you can combo into with like a grab or something, because Rosalina can just run up, grab you, you know, pummel, down throw fair, or like down throw nair, up throw up air. Like, Rosalina can do all of these things off of a Luma landed back air, which is pretty good. The move itself also is pretty good as well. Rosalina has no problem spacing it. It's big, it's strong. Like, it's just a good move. Shulk, probably top tier. It has amazing range, and it's already pretty strong. But then you pair it with Smash Art, and it doesn't matter if you hit the sweet spot or not. It's just gonna kill you at like 50, 60%. So, yeah, I think it's pretty safe to put it in top tier. I think Young Link also goes over here with Link. It's just a really fast and annoying move, but it doesn't really do anything outside of that. It's not particularly strong. Young Link doesn't get that much off of it. Like, you can do back air, or like fair or bear one, which sounds weird to say, into like back air. You could probably do like bear one into up B. Maybe even if you're fast enough, maybe like a down air or a nair, but like it doesn't really do that much. It is better out of shield than Link's because Young Link is more low to the ground, so it's very easier to catch people with it. But that's about all it has over Link's. I would say it's better, but that's about it. Okay, I just want to get this predicament out of the way. Why we're here. Inklings, I don't really know where to put. Because the thing is, this move has so much going for it. It's really fast. It's a big... it is a disjoint. I was about to say it's not. And it is very spammable. For the fact that, you know, it's very fast. It's very safe. It's a really good back air. And at the early stage of the game, everyone thought this was like the best back air in the game. But as the game went on, and people got a little bit better at this, people really realized this move's almost a hindrance to Inkling. Because this move just doesn't kill, which is Inkling's greatest weakness. She's amazing everywhere else. She's really fast. She has no... she has no issue anywhere. But, like... killing is where she messes up, and this back air really contributes to that, because this back air will essentially never kill unless you're like edge guarding, gimping with it. But like you can make an argument for literally any back air doing that. So I don't really know. I would probably put it in top tier because everything that's going for it. I don't really think anyone would complain about this back air. But if Inkling had like a killing back air, like let's say she pulled out the paintbrush and like slapped backwards and it killed or something, I feel like that'd be a lot better for her. Alright, I think it's round 2 to do the back airs that just kill, and that's about it, so let's just throw them in high tier. Bayonetta's would go there, though this is a very important move to her kit because she lacks kill power, so she actually really likes this move. Wario's goes there, not anything too special, it's just a kill move. Same with Incineroars, same with Sora. Sora's is probably a little bit better because it's a swordy, but I don't think it's that much better, though I'd put it probably higher up here. Ryu's goes here. Ryu actually used to have one of the best back airs in the game, but auto turnaround kind of hurts that. He can still use it, but he can't like space you out with it now, which does actually hurt him, but like auto turnaround gives him his own fucking bullshit. I'll be honest with you, I'm not too sure if Kins is that different from Ryu, so I'll just put them together. Again, Kins may be genuinely the character I am least knowledgeable about in this game. Maybe outside of like Olimar, maybe. Actually, no. Honestly, I'd give it to Ken. I just don't care about FGCs. DSS's goes here. It's actually kind of small for her, but like she makes really good use of it. I'd honestly put Bowser's down here as well, because the thing with this move is it's really unsafe. Like you can't just spam the move, but it is ridiculously strong. Bowser puts everything he has into that move, and it fucking kills. And he does have combos into it, but that's about where it ends. I guess it's comparable to like a Samus Wolf back air, where it's ridiculously strong, but where those moves really don't have any weakness at all. Bowser's is still kind of slow to come out, and it's just not the strongest. But again, he does have combos into it. Like I think it's like the late hidden nairs in the back air is real, which I have actually seen at a tournament, like win of the game. I remember everyone popped off in the venue whenever the Bowser player beat that Falcon. I don't know who either of them were, but shout out to that Bowser, I guess. Me Gunners is nothing special, but it's still a kill move. So Puff's back air is a little different in this game, because in Smash 4 it was bad, because they nerfed into the ground coming from Melee, or I guess Brawl. But this move got a special property in this game that basically whenever she uses it, she turns around, which sounds like a way to kill the character, but actually no, because she can back air and then true combo that into a fair or a nair, and nair does kill. So I still think this is a great back air. It's still pretty big, it's still really strong. I don't see really anything bad about this move. Like the turnaround sure hurts it, but that also makes it so this isn't like the most best back air ever, you know what I mean? Like, she can use it, throw herself off stage, and then nair, or something along those lines. Like, this move is not bad. Peach's is probably just a normal kill move. The thing with Peach is... oh, I guess I'll throw Daisy up here as well. The thing with Peach and Daisy's back airs, they could probably get more use out of a back air like this because of floating. because they can easily edge guard you, and they can obviously like float cancel it and just kind of mash back air on you. But the back air itself isn't the best back air in the game. It's strong, but like it's not the best. Pyra Mithra, I think are both top tier back airs. Mithra's is a combo move, which is kind of rare for a back air. And I'm not talking about like, oh, you can do like a bare one. No, like this move sends you up and out. And Mithra has no problem just like back air, up B, which is like one of her bread and butters, and a move she gets a lot of use out of. And then Pyra's is the complete opposite, where it just kills you. This is probably the strongest back air in the game, but it's saved by what direction it sends you at, because it sends you up and out as well, which is a lot more favorable than if it sent you out, because that move would be ridiculous. These moves are also both really quick. Mithra's is obviously faster, but for as strong as Pyra's is, it has some genuinely good frame data. Like, this is like more than Ganon level of back air. That's insane. I feel like Duck Hunt's an easy contest for being a mid-tier back air. The thing with this is it's not particularly strong, and it's really small. Again, Duck Hunt can combo into this out of Frisbee. Like, he has no problem just like throwing his side B, hitting you, and then running up back air, which he does make good use of it, but like it's not really that good of a back air. Again, Duck Hunt's kit in this game is pretty weak overall, and they're probably like S tier. The thing with these moves is that they're kind of weird to rank among them, because these are more or less just projectiles, not real back airs. But like, if we're talking about in context, these characters spam these moves all fucking day. This is like the character's entire gimmick. Unironically, it's just mashing slingshot in your face. And she's like, okay, how do you deal with it? Well, that's on you to figure out, honestly. It's not too hard to deal with, by the way, if you're like struggling against this character. It's not that bad. Again, these moves have some really good purpose, or I guess really good uses, that other back airs don't get. Like, this is some of the most uncommittal edge guarding in the game, because the fact that you can just run off, spam slingshot as much as you want, and just put as many projectiles in their face as you possibly can. The issue with that is, well, the moves aren't the strongest. Like, I still think they're top tier, because their uniqueness and their utility that other backers sort of lack. But, what do I know? The Belmonts are also probably top tier back airs. They have Sephiroth range, and they don't have as much kill power, but they do have sweet spots on, or I guess tippers is what I should call them, which are really strong. And the special thing about these is that you can angle them, and they are really quick. Like, you can surprisingly get a good amount of these all. Like, you can short hop back air like almost instantly. Like, these moves are really strong, and they serve for like some good corner pressure. The thing is, Belmonts don't really use these too much, because they're more or less going to use Fair, because Fair and Bear are pretty much the same move on this character. The thing is, back air is just not really all too useful, because you're more or less facing them when you're playing Belmont, because you're throwing your projectiles at them. But again, I don't claiming to know everything about Belmont, and again, these back airs are still good. I put them in top tier for a reason. K-Rool's goofy ass back air I think is fine. It's actually one of my favorite back airs in the game, because it's a spike for some reason. It's like Mario's Fair but backwards and good. Because Mario's Fair isn't too amazing, but his back air surprisingly consistent and good. Because the thing is, K-Rool can get a lot off this because he can combo it with Crown, because Crown, if you get hit, you get hit by when it's returning, which is where he wants to hit you with, it knocks you in, and K-Rool can easily back air you and then get whatever he wants off it. But the thing is with this back air is it's just not good really outside of that. Like, I guess you can edge guard with it, but like, who cares? It's not very safe on shield, in all honesty. It's kind of strong, but like only in weird ways. Like, I think K-Rool would much rather just have like an actual back air. But oh well, the K-Rool players make good with this move, so I mean, I like it. Lucas also just has the same back air, but honestly worse. Though that doesn't make it a bad move, because it's a lot more spammable than K-Rool's. I think you can get 2 of these off in a short hop, I think. I don't know. Lucas is one of the characters I'm a little bit more on the lesser knowing side, because who the fuck plays Lucas and who the fuck cares about Lucas? And you know, let's just get some raw kill moves out of the way. They're just good and nothing more. Falco's is just a kill move. Ike's is just a kill move. But at least it's disjointed, but still, it's just a kill move. Nothing really special like these up here. Ridley's is also, it almost is a really good back air. The problem with it is just lacking. Like, I don't know where, but it's lacking. Like, if you've ever used this move, you know what I mean. This move just doesn't feel that good to use. And the thing is, he does get good use out of it. Like, Nair back air can be real, but like late, I think his late hit Nair in the back air is real at percents, but like, it just doesn't feel good, man. Like, it feels like it should, like, Ridley feels like he should be a really good character. He's just not, and his back air really does suffer from that. I really think it should be like a tail slap or something, but what do I know? Wolf back air is obviously good. This is the most spammable back air in the game. If you've ever watched any light set ever, you've seen the situation where the opponent's at the ledge at like 150, 160. They're holding shield, and Fox is continuously jumping, back air, jumping, back air. And like, fuck, you almost have to get hit by it because you don't want to roll in because he's going to react and he's going to kill you for it. And you don't really want to press a button there because, well, he's just going to back air you. And like, okay, he takes a trade, but then he gets center stage for it. And you know what? He's going to live. Like, yeah, no, Fox back air is really good. They duped us into thinking this move was bad. I really did call myself bad every time I died to this move, but now I see that it is actually good. More stupid, just kill moves, Ganon, DDD. DDD is actually, I kind of want to put in top tier because every time I use this move, it just feels ridiculously good. Because you like back air, jump, back air, and then it's really, honestly, you know what, my list, I think DD's back air is really good. Like, unironically, that move feels ridiculously good. It is kind of slow, but like, for the power it has, it feels good. I could be wrong on that one. I am very open to just you shitting on me in the comments. So if you think I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments. Icy back air is kind of hard to rank because this move is good. It does a lot of damage and does kill, but you also have to factor in solo Ice Climber where it just isn't. I'd honestly put it in mid tier because it does both killing and damage, but then when it's solo, it doesn't really do either of those. Or I guess it still can kill, but like nowhere near as early. Like, I don't know, this move's very much held back by it being a double character. And finally, the last big stupid kill move being Zelda's. Well, no, I'm looking at the list. No, it's not. The thing with Zelda's is, I've never liked this move, right? I do play Zelda. She's one of my mains, but like, I guess co-main. But this move's just really, really, really inconsistent. She does have ways to combo into it. If you do connect that sweet spot, this move will kill you at like 60%. It's really good. But the problem is, the sour spot on it is so fucking bad that it holds down the entire character, completely like comparable to Robin. But the thing is with Robin is when he has Leffen Sword, his sour spots are really consistent. Even if he does hit you with like sour spot Leffen Sword, he can still hit you again and like combo out of like sour hit. It's insane. Zelda's doesn't do that. If you hit the sour spot, you are getting hit for it. It's not a good move. Okay, more stupid kill moves. Kazuya probably gets more use out of an FGC backer than the other two, or I guess 3, but it still doesn't make it that phenomenal of a move. He really never uses this move unless it's like a niche kill move at ledge. Like he'll do electric at ledge and he can't really do anything else, so he'll jump back air you. And this move is strong, but like that's about all that's going for it. Okay, I'm kind of conflicted on where to rank these last guys. Like, I think Rob's could probably comfortably go in top tier amazing back airs. Because the thing with this move is it's really big, it's really safe, and it's really strong. And it has a special, it kind of has that Corrin factor where it knocks you away a little bit. Obviously to a lesser degree and it's less fast. But this move's amazing for closing out stocks. We literally called this move the Zombear because that kid used this move so much and got so much success with this move. I think Martha and Lucina also have good back airs. They're just simple sortie back airs, but they have a unique property where if you do them, they'll actually turn you around. They're really good for edge guarding situations where you can run off stage, like slingshot yourself off, or like, you know, you go faster backwards, right? And then you do back air, which if that doesn't hit them, then you can fair and cover more area because it's a bigger move. Like, it's really good for both of them, and I would put them together, yes. yes, Marth's is less strong than Lucina's, but it has a sweet spot that helps it a lot more. Or a tipper, I should say. Now, I'm really conflicted on where to put Mega Man's, but I'd probably put it here. Like, somewhere there, obviously. None of this is ordered, by the way, unless we're going to talk about top 5, which we'll get into in a minute. Yeah, no, Mega Man's back air is just kind of goated. The thing is, I'm really conflicted on putting it in top tier because this move is a kill move. It does have some power behind it, and it is a multi-hit. It's pretty fast. It's pretty spammable. You know what? I convinced myself. I think it's a top tier back air. But again, Mega Man is one of the characters I have lesser knowledge on. So one of like the 5 characters in the game, I can't really tell you anything about them because I don't really know anything about them. So, in my experience, I think Mega Man back air is good. Ollie back air is pretty good. I'd put it up here. With purple, it's insane. With the other ones, it's okay. And finally, Yoshi's, I think, just serves as a kill move. Because this move's surprisingly strong for some reason. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever been hit by it, but it feels like a squeaky toy's hitting you. But the thing is, that squeaky toy really kills you. It's also a multi-hit that lasts a while on a character that has 0 issue chasing you in the air, chasing you off stage, or just chasing you all together. Like, I think it's a really good move. So now we get into the top 5, and this is a little hard to do because there's a lot of really good back airs in this game. So I think this is really up to interpretation. Also, I'd like to also mention that nothing else about this list is ordered, as you can tell, unless like specifically said it is ordered, like Olimar and Sora back air. But other than that, every other move is just in that category. So if we're talking about the top 5 back airs, I think, let's just put someone's up here that it could be. I think Cloud and Corrin easily have a chance. I think Palu also has a chance. I think Donkey Kong has a chance. I think Mario has a chance. I think Wolf has a chance. I think, I'd put Wolf's above Samus's, though it's in the same category. I'd say Mega Man has a chance. And I would say, any others I really think have a big chance. Min Min's kind of cheating, so I don't want to put her up there, though I will put her like more on top of the list. Because like she technically has 2 back airs. I don't really want to do that. It feels kind of scummy to put her up there. But I feel like this is the list. I feel like Sephiroth could also be in contention, though I don't think it is. Oh, Charizard's. I forgot about Charizard. Charizard is insane. I forgot about that. So I think the first one we can move down is probably Steve's. Because it is less consistent by nature. Though it is definitely has its higher highs than most of those because of Diamond. It's on a resource, so you don't get it all the time. I honestly think we could move down Donkey Kong's back air. Don't get me wrong, he has an insane back air. But like, it's not as spammable as Mario's, and I think it lacks utilities that the other one does, and these other ones do, in my opinion. And now we're left with 6. This is hard. God, they're all insane. The thing with Charizard's is, it is kind of slow, but for the kill power this thing fucking has, I almost don't want to move it down. Honestly, I'd move Wolf's down. Wolf's is insane, but I think Charizard's is honestly less talked about. I think it's better, low-key. And then if we're ranking these, I think it would probably go Cloud. Probably, I'd put Palad's above Corrin's, probably Mario's as well. They're both just faster. And then probably Charizard? I'd say Charizard's. This is kind of a rough list, obviously, and I don't think anyone will have really the same list as me, but I feel like this is my ordered. I think Cloud easily has the best backer in the game. It's so spammable and strong, and then you can also throw a limit on it to make it even stronger and give him more pressure with it. Like that move completely defines Cloud. Pal's is obviously insane because it's armored, or not armored, but it's just you can't hit it. And it easily beats out back airs, which is one of the most important things a back air can do. Honestly, more I'm thinking on this, I think Corrin over Cloud. I think Mario's the lower end here. Corrin's is insane because it's really strong. It pushes her away, which means it auto spaces, and it's sort of a disjoint. Charizard's is almost here for that reason, but the thing is, this move is like, I don't even know what strength to compare it to. Like, this move just hits so unbelievably hard for no reason. I don't know why. It's also massive, and he has true confirms into it. I think it's insane. And then Mario back air's been one of the best back airs for, like, ever. This move's just so spammable and so good and just so strong. Like, there's no reason for it. And that's my list. I'd like to hear you guys' complaints in the comments. I feel like this video is going to get a lot of flack. But again, this is ranking them in context of their kits rather than in general. Where I think I was a little unfair to Duck Hunt, low-key. And hot take, I'd probably move Meta Knight down one by like the other, because I think he was power crept, unironically. But yeah, no, that's definitely where I'd end it off. I think I'm wrong on a few of these, but again, I'd like to hear in the comments. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, like, subscribe, that always helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys next video.